On Indigenous Peoples Day, we celebrate the survival and contemporary experience of Native peoples and recognize that Native people are the first inhabitants of the Americas. We in Mason, Ohio, live on the traditional lands of the Osage, Myaamia, Shawnee, Kaskaskia, Hopewell, and Adena peoples.
The federal government recognizes 572 Native American tribes in America. Over half of them are in Alaska. Okay, that's a lot. You know, we're still here. And like I said, that's a point that I wanted to make sure that you guys understand, because Native American culture is everywhere. All right, it's not only in the food we eat, especially if you like corn or potatoes, but it is also our cities, our counties, our states are all related to Native American culture in one form or another. It is a part of who we are now. There's Native festivals and powwows all around, okay? It's a field trip away for you kids.
In Mason City Schools, we believe your story matters. Mason educators and Mason Intermediate 5th graders recently interviewed Bob about his story.
Have you ever been bullied for your culture?
Yes, I have. When I was younger, I was teased a lot. Not so much bullied, although it did happen, but I was the only person of color in my class, in my school. And so therefore, if you're a little different, kids are going to tease. Most of it was not with malice, but sometimes it was.
And how does it feel to be an Indigenous person from North America?
A lot better now than when I was your age, because I had always felt inferior, you know, not as good because we weren't taught that much about my culture. Native American studies did not exist. What we were taught was more like a side note or a footnote of the development of the American way of life, and the Indigenous people were looked at as just being in the way.
I really love the way that he was so open and sharing about like his life and about his tribe.
It's important to have windows in other people's culture, because then you can like learn about each other's traditions and try them out, and then you'll like know a lot of stuff.
I want to remind you that we're still here, America's First Nations, and our numbers are growing, and we're happy to be still around, but I'm much more happy that you guys are finally learning about things about Native American culture that was never taught to me when I was young. So take advantage of that.